The Godfather is shivering in a dark room as 20,000 calories of grease dump into his small intestine. His heart is redlining at 140 beats per minute while he's standing perfectly still. Welcome to the Edible Files, where we ruin all the nice things you want to eat. Nagano, Japan, Takeru Kobayashi, as a child, was brought up by a strict mother who forbade him to eat junk food or sugary drinks, telling him those competitive eaters he saw on TV as a kid were freak shows, and her words stuck with him for a while. Until at 21, he entered a local curry challenge specifically to impress a girl. He inhaled 11 pounds of rice in one sitting. He wasn't about to lose. But the romantic dream died instantly. She was horrified by the sight of his distended, pulsing stomach. He lost the girl, but he gained a terrifying realization. He had a biological gift. 2001, Coney Island. Kobayashi stepped onto the international stage for the first time. The American crowd laughed. At the time, it was believed that the heftier you were around the middle, it would provide some added benefits of stretching, or so they thought. Kobayashi looked ridiculous at a tiny 128-pound toothpick in a field of 300-pound giants. He stuck out like a sore thumb. The veterans didn't just underestimate him, they ignored him. But then the clock started. He didn't eat like a human. He ate like a machine, doubling the world record by consuming 50 hot dogs. He didn't just win. He shattered the fundamental understanding of human capacity. He loved the taste of this newfound fame. To excel, he pioneered water loading to maintain his edge. He forced 12 liters of water into his stomach to use the weight to physically snap the stretch receptors in his stomach lining. By overstretching the tissue to its breaking point, he silenced the signals that tells the brain, stop eating. He turned his gut into a silent, bottomless pit. This body modification triggered the sweats, which is a metabolic heat storm where his body temperature spiked to fever levels, spiking his metabolism so high he negligently gains weight. He dominated for 6 years until Joey Chestnut arrived. He was not about to lose his title. So, to stay on top, Kobayashi pushed his jaw into a high-velocity hydraulic press, but the bone couldn't take the torque. His jaw began to pop, like a dry branch snapping. His doctors diagnosed him with jaw arthritis, so severe he had to use his hands to manually pry his mouth open every morning. As his joints secretly turned to gravel and the food corporation demanded his soul, Kobayashi did what any self-respecting competitive eater would do. He refused. They erased him, stripping his records and banning his name. However, in 2010, his fans screaming his name at a Coney Island competition featuring Joey Chestnut, he jumped the barricade just to prove he still existed to his fans. Police tackled him to the dirt, dragging him to a cell where he was fed a single peanut butter sandwich. The final insult to a man who could once eat the world. Years later, the damage went neurological. Years of overriding his stop signals caused his brain to delete the sensation of hunger entirely. Even worse, when shown a hot dog, his brain nausea centers exploded. He was never the same again. But surprisingly, the US government granted him an O1 Extraordinary Ability Visa for his uncanny ability. Today, he and his wife are attempting to create a healthy hot dog version. True story. For more insane food stories, like, comment, and subscribe to the Edible Files.